it's me again. I haven't done a video for ages. Come a bit closer. I'm going to do a review of the Rainkiss um, Rain Mac, basically, and in terms of how it is for wheelchair users, but also in my case, I'm a plus size wheelchair user. I wear like a size 22 outfit, so we're going to see how that works out. Now, I will just say, originally, Rainkiss offered me this Rain Mac if I would do a video for them, and then they defaulted on their promise. So, actually, I just bought this. I also want to say that these Rain Macs are 79 quid. So I was really curious as to like whether they would be worth the money. Um, anyway, so here is my Rainkiss review. So, first and foremost, I want to say that the Rainkiss, one of the benefits of this Rainkiss Mac is that it comes in its lovely little pouch like this with a little string. We know as wheelchair users, this little string isn't going to last at all. But yeah, this is nice and neat. So it can either fit in your backpack and then just pull it out, or potentially a lot of people like me, they use like little hooks and stuff, so you can have it just hooked on the back for when you get the inevitable UK rain. Okay, so just initially, just how this Mac feels. So one of the things I was quite surprised about when I first got this Mac was I thought it was going to be a lot sort of better quality materials, and it's quite sort of crunchy and feels a bit cheapy. But then I remembered that it's actually recycled polyester, and I think it's recycled from bottles or something. So actually, I let them off. How about that? Now, this Mac, it won't be worth 79 quid if you are not, like me, kind of a little bit vain about wearing typical mobility, um, I don't know, aprons and stuff. I struggle with it. I still want to look fashionable and I want to look cool when I go out. I don't necessarily want to have frumpy things on. So, one of the things I liked about this immediately, was the bag that it comes with goes inside itself. But here's the cool thing: you actually get an extra popper, so that the an extra flap, so that the flap that's used for when it's in its Mac is not the same flap that you use when you're making it into a coat. So that's the first thing that looks really cool, because often the flap's quite conspicuous when it's the one that you use to wrap it with. So here's what it looks like.
Mm.
So that's what it looks like on the whole. So go back just a little bit. Right.
Mm. Yep.
Okay. So ease of putting it on. Now this Rainkiss Mac actually has sides that come open right up until the armpit, or you can put it on closed. That gives people with limited upper mobility a couple of options of how to put their Mac on. I'm going to put it with the buttons closed. Okay, so just to say, when you first get the Mac, these poppers are done up really tightly. So I bought a Mac just before I bought this Rainkiss Mac, where I had the same problem, but instead of being able to, choose your level of choke, you actually just choked, and I ended up having to split the top. So I really liked that, the fact that you have this kind of bib area here. So if you do need to have it open, you've still got a kind of bib area. Okay, so as you can see, I've got the Mac on. Now, if you can stand to put the Mac under your bum, then that's all very good. But if you can't, here's another really cool thing. So it has poppers on the side. Now that means that if you can't stand at all, then you can undo the poppers on the side. This isn't designed for a wheelchair, but I'm just showing like a cool thing that can be done. And this is actually really useful. You can put the extra bit of the Mac around the back of your chair, and I'm just going to show you what that looks like. So it'll be different on everybody's chair. If you're in a manual chair, this will look a lot cooler. Now, it still allows you enough fabric to conveniently tuck under or splay out to genuinely be a rain Mac, as well as having as being able to be put over the back here. Now, some of you know that if you wear a rain mat in a chair and you've got the rain mat on here, you actually get a lot of water coming down the back, and it accentuates the amount of water that you collect in your back. So there's different ways you could use that. If you can't move from your chair, you can still, put the mat, and you want to, if you want to wear the mat at the back here, you can still put the mat there, and then just do up as many poppers as you can manage. It's actually a really good idea for a wheelchair user. So with me, I'm able to stand. So I might choose to put the mat under. Again, I might choose to have the poppers up, or I might choose to have them a bit loose so that they can cover, bits of my chair or bits of my legs. You've got different options there, really, basically, with this mat. You can tuck it in, you can popper it up, as I say, you can put it over the back. I usually wear a headrest on my chair, so putting it over the back isn't necessarily always possible if I've got a headrest. What do you think of the way this item looks? I'm like a size, like say 22, 24, and I get into it okay. Do you think this would be practical for a wheelchair user? Maybe give me your comments and the feedback. Feature I quite like is the fact that when the poppers are undone, it allows you to sort of drape it over, but I still think it looks relatively fashionable. For wheelchair users, if you're going to have to go home in the rain, I kind of like these Velcro arms, because you might have a cover here and you might not want it all dripping down your clothes. I want to also say that you can use this pocket, like, because of the way they've made it, you can use this pocket as an actual pocket once you've got your Mac on. I just want to say a useful feature is this peak at the front. So having an afro, I was a little bit disappointed that in the adverts this shows as quite a large hood, but it's not as large as it looks in the adverts. So I guess the proof of the pudding is going to be in the eating, because it's going to be about, how does it perform when I'm out and about. But just tell me what you think. They have some fantastic designs online, and I just wanted to review them because as a wheelchair user, we're always looking, as I say, for something that's practical, that can be used for the rain, but doesn't necessarily make you look ugly. Or do you think this is ugly? So leave your comments in the comment box, please. Thank you and goodbye.